Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is the general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants us to know today. Please, what messages does the universe have for the collective? This is the Nine of Wands, and this does tell us that your person is backed off at the moment, trying to figure out how they're going to approach you, trying to figure out how they're going to get rid of the rest of their stuff that they've been dragging around with them, trying to finish their healing, their transformation, and their change. But most importantly, this is about them trying to figure out how they are going to talk to you and what they're going to say. The Nine of Wands is a card of courage, so it does tell us that your person will find that courage and that confidence to reach out and start communicating with you. What else does the universe want us to hear for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? This is the Hermit. Well, this actually makes sense. Your person is withdrawn from you at the moment, kind of like their back is to you. They're kind of in this place of self-imposed isolation because there's no communication for most of you at this time. But the Hermit does very much confirm that Nine of Wands, because the Hermit is about your person doing inner work, some self-reflection, looking within themselves to identify and isolate those things that have caused them to create so much chaos, drama, trauma, confusion in this relationship. And once they are finished identifying it and getting rid of it, then they'll be able to start making their way back to you. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Virgo, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you, but you don't have to be a Virgo for this reading to work or resonate with you. These readings are for the collective and for all signs. But at the moment, this does tell us your person is quiet. They are in this place of retreat. It tells us that yes, they are perhaps ghosting you. They are running from you. But it is important to understand that during this time, they are looking within and having those conversations within themselves on the inner planes about what they need to do and how they're going to approach you, because they want to come at you in a different manner than they have in the past. They want to come at you with everything they have, and they will have the courage to make sure that happens. See what else we need to know. What does the universe want to tell us? What do we need to hear today, please? What does the collective need to know? Well, this is the Page of Wands. Well, your person definitely has the hots for you. The Page of Wands is all about passion and attraction, and this is definitely about the attraction your person feels for you and the passion they have for you. But the Page of Wands also tells us your person sees you as someone who is like a free spirit, that you're very spontaneous, that you're a lot of fun to be around. They love having adventures with you. They think that you're exciting. They think you're funny. You make them laugh. And they miss all of this laughter the two of you would have together. And that is something that they want to gain back, as well as the passion, yes. The Page of Wands is a fire sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, again, a place of validation, but you don't have to be a fire sign. These are for the collective. The Page of Wands also tells us your person will communicate with you, because pages deliver messages. There will be a message or a phone call coming from your person. And for some of you, it could happen during this Virgo timing, which is now until the 21st of September. I wish I could say it would happen for everybody, but there are some of you out there that could start receiving communication from your person between now and the end of Virgo. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to hear for this reading? What do they want us to know? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about the inner communication that you and your person have with each other. And yes, you do communicate with your person through telepathy and empathy. And this is all about how that communication is in constant flow between you and your person. But they're also acknowledging here with the High Priestess that they kept a lot of their feelings for you hidden. They kept it locked away in their heart. And this is something that they want to change. It's part of their fresh approach. They want to be more forthcoming with how they feel about you. They want to share their emotions with you. No more keeping it locked down. No more keeping it hidden. The High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, rising in Pisces, again, a place of validation. But the High Priestess tells us that there is a deep spiritual connection between you and your person. Whether you are soulmates, whether you are twin flames, please just take it as it resonates for your situation. The High Priestess also tells us there is a lot of divine guidance around the situation with your person. The angels, the guides, yours and theirs, are trying to work on them, to wake them up and shake them up, to help them figure out how they're going to approach you, to come out of this cave where they've been the hermit with their little lantern thing there, and come back to the power of your love. And this is what your person is working through with the help of the people upstairs. So let's see what else we need to know. What is happening here? What does the universe want us to know for this reading? What do we need to hear? The Three of Swords. Well, this is a card of sadness. It's a card of sorrow, and it is the card of your person missing you, and also you missing them. The Three of Swords tells us about how your person wishes that they had done things differently. They are feeling the heavy weight of their actions. They are feeling the guilt and the remorse. And they are acknowledging here that they owe you a sincere and heartfelt apology. And this will be part of their approach when they figure out what they're going to say to you. But for the moment, they are in this place of isolation, dwelling on this pain, this heartache and heartbreak that they're feeling, for not being expressive of their emotions, for keeping their love on lockdown in their heart behind that thick brick wall that they've built to protect themselves. The Three of Swords is very much a card of like breaking your own heart. And that is what your person is feeling right now. They are acknowledging that their words, their actions and behaviors cause them to feel this heartache, this sorrow, this sadness that they're feeling. But they are taking ownership of this. And this is why they want to come at you with a fresh approach, with a meaningful apology, because they want to be able to explain themselves to you in a way that you will understand that all of their actions, behaviors, their acting out, all of that crazy stuff that happened between you was not because of you, that it wasn't because of something that you created or something that you did, but more so something that comes from whatever has been broken inside of them, because the Three of Swords is about a broken heart. And if they've been hurt in the past and hadn't gone through the process of healing that stuff before, they're really feeling the impact of that now, because their own heartache and heartbreak is causing them to awaken and understand that they have to take action to fix it, but they will find the courage to do this. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear for this reading? What do we need to know? What is happening here? The Three of Wands. Well, the Three of Wands is a card of longing. It's a card that tells us your person is definitely missing you, feeling the heavy weight of that Three of Swords. They are definitely feeling it. The Three of Wands is about your person desiring you. It is about them longing for you, craving you, aching for you even. But the Three of Wands also tells us the weight is almost over. So communication can be coming from your person, guys, in the near future. This is about, we're almost to the end of this separation stage when the Three of Wands shows up. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to hear for this reading? What do we need to know, please? The Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups is the ruler of the emotional realm. And the Queen of Cups is all about love and all about emotions, which is interesting. So this tells us your person's not going to be keeping their emotions on lockdown. They'll be all about expressing their feelings for you. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, again, a place of validation that there's a message, but you don't have to be a water sign. The Queen of Cups is someone who is loving, nurturing, supportive, caring, who has great wisdom and empathy, someone who is a good listener. This is all of the attributes. That's how your person sees you. They see you as all of those things. They know that you know and understand them better than anyone has ever gotten them. You just understand them because you are two sides of the same coin. You share a heart, you share a soul. And because this is a deep spiritual bond, of course you understand them better than anyone has ever understood them. But this as well tells us your person wants to start being more like you. They want to be more loving, more nurturing, supportive of you. They want to listen to your problems and offer their counsel and advice. They want to give back to you the same love that you have always given to them. And that is the unconditional love of this connection. What else do we need to know? What messages does the collective need to hear today, please? What does the universe want to share with all of us? Well, this is the Ace of Wands. I love the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands always gets me excited. I don't know why. Because it's all about a fresh start, but starting over where you are both in this elevated space, where you're vibrating at a higher frequency, when you've both kind of like come through all of these difficulties, these trials and tribulations that come with this separation phase as you're preparing for union and being able to level up and be in a rock solid place for this relationship to go long term. And when the Ace of Wands shows up, it is about the spiritual growth that has happened for both of you while you have been preparing for union. This tells us your person is growing and evolving the way they need to, but you are as well. And this Hermit, perhaps this is you at the moment, wanting to kind of like cocoon yourself, isolate yourself, just kind of wanting to withdraw into yourself and do your own thing, which makes sense because we are at the tail end of the Mercury retrograde now. Hallelujah! Hallelujah. We do have 3 more weeks of the shadow phase, but we are out of the most difficult part of it. Let me tell you, the tech issues that have been presenting themselves in making these recordings have been challenging, but it's all working today for the moment. So hopefully it will continue as we come out of this Mercury retrograde. But it is a time for looking within. And if you have anything within you that you need to isolate, that you need to reflect upon, that you need to do some self-reflection on, now is still a good time to do that. We still have this 3-week shadow phase of this Mercury retrograde period. Because you have grown and changed through this time of preparing for union, so has your person. This is what's going to give you greater stability and the ability to take this relationship long term as you have this powerful new beginning that comes with this Ace of Wands. So let's see what else. What does the universe want us to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? Let's see what the universe wants us to hear today. The Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is all about happy, happy, joy, joy. And your person saying here that they are happiest when you are in their life. And that is something that they have gained a greater awareness of during the time that you have been away from one another in this place where you are preparing for union. The Nine of Cups is all about love. It is all about emotion and feelings. And these 9 cups are full of the love and the emotion that your person feels for you. And yes, perhaps they didn't express it because they were hiding it within themselves, like that High Priestess suggests, but it will come pouring out of them as they start with this new beginning with you, because they want to approach this relationship with you different. They want to be real. They want to be authentic, and they want to be able to express how they feel about you. The Nine of Cups is also the wish card. It tells us that you fulfill what your person desires in terms of a romantic partner. You have everything that they are looking for. The way that you look, the way that you take care of yourself, who you are inside and out. Your person is attracted to you. They didn't run from you, or they haven't ghosted you because they weren't attracted to you or didn't desire you, because this is about them desiring you very much. You are what they wish for. They ran because they couldn't deal with their emotions and their feelings, and knowing that they were going to have to do the work to grow up and evolve to become this rock solid partner in this stable relationship. But they are doing that work now. This is also the wish card for you guys, this Nine of Cups. So throw your wish out to the universe. You guys, the people upstairs are listening. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What do we need to hear? What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know, please? The Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands, definitely so much attraction here. The Queen of Wands tells us your person sees you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone who gets things done. They see you as a leader. They see you as someone who makes things happen. And that could be very much how you are in your profession, in your career, or with other things that are in your life. And with the Queen of Wands energy being present for you guys for this reading today, it is telling us that perhaps now is a time for you to pursue a promotion, a raise, changing your career, doing something that can enhance your profession, that can enhance your career and your financial security and stability. With the Queen of Wands being here as well, your person is acknowledging that you say what you mean and you mean what you say, and there's not going to be any BS when they come back. They know they're going to have to be real with you, and they know as well that they're going to have to respect you, and they're going to have to give you this love, encouragement, support, kindness, and nurturing that you have always given them. Like the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But this Queen of Wands energy, your person has so much passion for you. And it's interesting because we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about love. The Queen of Wands is about passion. Your person feels this passion for you, but also this love. And they may have shared the passion with you in the past, but not the love. And this tells us that, yes, those intimate moments will be so much more passionate and intimate because your person is going to be emotionally vulnerable and emotionally intimate with you. And that is truly how you need this person to be with you. You need them to let down their guards. You need them to let down their walls. You need them to let you in so that you can build this relationship with the ability for it to go long term. This Three of Swords, though, your person is feeling all of it. Feeling the heavy weight of their sadness, their sorrow, their guilt, and everything else that goes with that, the remorse, the regret. Because with this Three of Wands coming right after it, it tells us that they are definitely, desperately longing for you. That combination of the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, your person misses you. but they know what they have to do. They know they have to take action. That Ace of Wands is also a card of your person taking action to do what it takes. They're trying to figure out how they should best approach you in terms of what they're going to say, how they're going to do it. Perhaps they're even trying to get advice from people they know, friends, family members who have their best interest at heart, well-meaning friends, family members, or other people that may be giving them advice or counsel or wisdom also. But your person is going to figure it out, because this Ace of Wands is them taking action to communicate, to reach out, to start telling you how they feel about you, because they don't like this heartache and heartbreak that they're feeling, that they brought upon themselves. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to tell us? What do we need to know, please? Clean it up. This, I think, is a stag holding a duster. So, what does that mean? I think that this really is telling us that your person is cleaning up their act and cleaning up their life and figuring out what they need to do to get it all moving here. This is about them taking responsibility and taking action, getting rid of those things that no longer are part of their lives. Getting rid of all of this stuff that they've been lugging around with them. If you've been dragging emotional baggage around with you from past relationships, because let's say, I don't know, this is an example. Well, 15 years ago, I was in a relationship and, that person really hurt me and I haven't really gotten over it. Really? 15 years ago? If you've been dragging that stuff around for 15 years, you're just kind of like adding on to it as you move through life, right? It's time to release it and let it go. It's time to clean it up. Get rid of all of the things that are holding them back, that are preventing them from being full on in this relationship with you. Whether that's their insecurities, whether it's their fears, whether it's the stuff that was causing them to keep all their emotions on lockdown and keep them hidden from you, like that High Priestess suggests, because your person is going to start opening their heart to you, especially with the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. That is about love and passion. Mostly about love and your person being able to express their emotions for you. So they're cleaning up all of this clutter. They're decluttering these things that they have been dragging with them, perhaps, because it's allowed them to be a victim. And when someone has a victim mentality, they think they don't have to really be accountable or responsible to their actions, their behaviors, because, back in 1973, I stubbed my toe and my mom didn't give me a Band-Aid. Yes, that is a stupid example, but I used it to make a point, right? It's about letting all that crap go because it's no longer part of your life. You were supposed to learn from that and grow from that and evolve from that so that you can have happy, healthy, harmonious relationships. But your person is learning it now. That's why this Clean It Up card came along. And if there's anything that you need to clean up in your life as well, you guys watching the reading, now is a good time for you to do that, to kind of like use the remnants of this Mercury retrograde as we hit that shadow phase to release things that might have been holding you back from achieving all of your hopes and dreams, from achieving the things that you've desired for your life. Now is a good time to clean up all of that stuff and let it go. It is about letting go of things that no longer serve us, letting go of things that are holding us back from living our best life and being our authentic selves. And your person is doing this during this time. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? Peaks of joy. This card comes with number 33. If anyone resonates with 33, clean it up, was number 21. But this Peaks of Joy card, I love this card. It reminds me of the Fool. And while she's not taking a leap of faith from a cliff like the Fool is in the Fool card, she is flying through the air with this beautiful silk scarf towards this butterfly. This tells us your person is going to take this leap of faith and start coming towards you because they want to rebuild this relationship with you. And they want to rebuild it with love being the cornerstone. And if they had not been very loving to you before, all of this is going to change for you and this connection because your person is going to be real and authentic with you, and they will be vulnerable. They will let down their guard and they will let you in. This also tells us your person feels their most happy when you are in their life. Their life is a lot happier for them when you are around. Remember, this Nine of Cups is about happy, happy, joy, joy. And there we have peaks of joy as well. This confirms that your person finds their greatest sense of happiness, tranquility, joy, hopefulness when you're together. And they are trying to work their way back to that by figuring out how they are going to approach you to see if you are willing to talk to them, to forgive them, and allow this new beginning, this fresh start that comes with the Ace of Wands. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want to tell us for this reading? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Acceptance. So be it. Well, acceptance is very much about your person accepting this connection, accepting the challenges that they have been going through during the time that you've been preparing for union, because it's been challenging for them. But it's also about them surrendering to this connection as well. Accepting this connection, accepting this challenge to grow and evolve, no longer resisting it, no longer running from it, embracing it so that they can identify and resolve those things that are within them that have caused them to hold back their love, to lock it down in their heart. This is also telling us that your person is surrendering to the universe. So be it. They are surrendering to this connection and to this love and everything that goes with it. And that includes you. Surrendering to you, surrendering to this love, and being open to what this relationship brings for them into their lives. They know that on the other side of this difficult place of separation, things are much lighter and brighter, that there's a happier future here for the two of you, and that is definitely supported by that Nine of Cups and Queen of Cups, a lighter, brighter future with peaks of joy, happiness, tranquility, and abundance, an abundance of love in this relationship. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? What do we need to know? I understand you now. Well, yes, your person does understand you, but also, more importantly, they understand themselves. They understand this connection. They are gaining a greater understanding and awareness of how they fit into the cosmos, how they fit into the universe. This is why this card came out. Acceptance. So be it. Because your person gets it. They've had a breakthrough. They see clearly. This is why they're saying here that they are happiest when you are in their life, and definitely not happy when you are not. And this is an interesting juxtaposition because the Nine of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the deck. The Three of Swords is definitely the saddest, most sorrowful card in the deck because it's about heartache and heartbreak. Your person understands so much more. So during this time that you've been preparing for union, they have been going through the spiritual growth that they need. to show up for you, to be a partner in this relationship with you, to give to you and back to this connection like they never have before. They are awakening to this connection. And when they start presenting themselves to you again, you will see that from that very first time you talk to them. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to know? What does the universe want to tell us? What does the collective need to hear? I'm constantly thinking and dreaming about you. Are you constantly thinking and dreaming about your person? You probably are as well. You are everywhere and always there. It's like you put a spell on me. This is all so strange. Okay, so I do want to address something on here because we've seen comments about this card in the past. Your person does not think you put a spell on them. They do not think that you did some magic or some voodoo or hoodoo or any of that other stuff. This is about you being mesmerizing and enchanting. It is about the connection. And your person is acknowledging here that yes, this is a magical connection. There is something special and significant in this relationship. They didn't quite get it when the two of you were spending time together before, but they do now. I understand you now. They get it. They know that there is a spiritual bond. They know there is a spiritual connection. They know that there is something significant about you and about this relationship and what is happening between you, which is why they're going through this transformation that they need to go through. It's why they're leveling up. It's why they're having this spiritual growth. This person that returns is going to be different. You will see an awareness and a maturity in them that you have perhaps not experienced with them before. Because they get it and they are thinking about you all the time. You are a constant presence in their mind and they do dream about you as well. You guys meet up in 5D and hang out there and have a good time with each other in the spiritual realm. Yes, sometimes you will remember those dreams, sometimes you won't, but many times people who have these spiritual counterpart connections will meet at night on the astral plane when you are dreaming. That astral body leaves the physical body and it hangs out there in 5D in the spiritual realm and you experience each other. This is when you can get messages from your person or insight into what's happening in their lives. Sometimes you will remember these dreams. Sometimes you won't. The dreams may come to you in a flash later on, maybe a few days later or maybe the following week. It's just how it works. And that's because the universe reveals the content of those dreams to us when we are ready for them or when we need to hear them. But the point is with this card, your person is saying here, they can't stop thinking about you. No matter what they do, no matter where they go, thoughts of you are everywhere they turn. And then they dream about you at night as well. So there's no escape. There's no escape for your person. They know that they have to return and start doing what it takes to rebuild this relationship because they are accepting this love and this connection. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? What is happening here? I took you for granted. I should have treated you the way you deserved. I'm sorry. Yes, they should apologize. And they will apologize. They didn't intend to take you for granted. They just didn't have the emotional maturity or capacity to be able to be a true partner for you. But during this time that you are in separation, preparing for union, they are becoming so much more aware of what they need to do, of who they need to be, of how they need to act, of what it's going to take to build a healthy relationship with you, and they are going to be willing to do the work. Because this Ace of Wands is all about them taking action and doing what it takes to be the partner that you need them to be. And you need this person to be evolved. You need them to be stable. You need them to be emotionally mature. You need them to be loving, giving, caring, and affectionate. You need them to meet you halfway. And you need them to give to you to make for equal give and take in this relationship. Your person won't be taking you for granted again, especially with that Queen of Wands energy being present, because this person believes that you will be setting boundaries with them to make sure that they never take you for granted ever again. Sorry for that clunking, guys. My bracelet keeps hitting the table, and I don't know why. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? I feel like it's all my fault. Well, there's that Three of Swords, isn't it? I feel like it's all my fault. I really mess things up. Yes. Perhaps for most of you out there, your person really messed things up. They weren't able to be the partner you needed them to be. They weren't able to give you the love that you needed because of their issues, because of their victim mentality perhaps, because of all of their stuff, their emotional baggage, their fears, their insecurities, their emotional wounds, and everything else that they have used to protect themselves from being able to be full on in this relationship with you. But your person is acknowledging here that it was their fault, that they are taking ownership, that they are taking accountability and responsibility for what they did wrong, for the things that they created in this relationship. The problems, the chaos, the confusion, the arguments, the drama, the trauma for you, the heartache, the heartbreak, all of which they are also feeling, by the way. But the fact that they're becoming accountable and responsible shows us that they are growing up and that they are answering the call of the universe to accept this connection and accept this love by growing up and doing what it takes to show up for you in a more meaningful way than they have before. By being fully present in this relationship with you, by not taking you for granted, by being loving, by being vulnerable, by sharing everything with you, because your person knows that that is what's going to bring them their ultimate happy, happy, joy, joy. They know that that's what's going to bring them the stability in life that they're looking for, is to be with you. So let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to hear for this reading? What do we need to know? What is happening here? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear, please? Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Well, yes, absolute. That is an absolute, isn't it, guys? Yes. The attraction you feel is mutual. And that as well comes with that Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, all that fire and all that passion that is here between the two of you. Your person has always felt that for you, but it's not just about the passion. It is definitely about the love. Let's see what else the universe wants us to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Awakening. Yes. Hallelujah. Yes. With that Ace of Wands, your person is going through this awakening. They're going through a spiritual transformation. And this is what you have needed this person to go through, because that's what's going to allow them to be the partner that you need them to be. The partner who can be loving, who can be giving, who can be caring and supporting you the same way you have always supported them. Lifting each other up, giving each other comfort, giving each other advice and counsel, supporting each other's goals, hopes, and dreams. This is going to be the energy of your person when they return. But this as well is also about the awakening that you have gone through during the time that you have been preparing for union. How have you grown? How have you changed? And it might be a good exercise for you guys to take a moment and write all of that down in a journal or on a piece of paper, however you like to keep track of things, because you may be surprised that you will really see how you have changed and evolved during this time that you have been preparing for union. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to tell us? What do we need to hear? Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Well, you are probably spending some time alone now, but this is about nature, and this has been coming up quite a bit about getting out in nature. So there's obviously something to this. And the only thing that comes to mind at the moment is because nature is very healing. It's very grounding. To walk outside in the grass, to walk in the woods, to hug a tree, to touch a tree, to dig in the dirt, to plant a garden, to spend time with animals, to spend time with your pets. Getting in nature can help you recharge because nature is truly restorative and grounding. Grounding being the key word. Because when we are in these situations, it is so easy for us to get ungrounded. Because many times we will kind of like get into our heads and start listening to that yapping of that fear monster that's going, don't believe it's going to happen. You're never going to hear from them. What if, what if, what if, what if, what if? All of that is being ungrounded. Go out in nature, find a way to help you ground. If it's too hot where you live, get a grounding mat. Pot a plant, touch the plant, dig in the dirt in a pot. Whatever you have to do to find this, nature will help you recharge. Let's see what else the universe wants us to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear today? What is going on? Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Right. Bingo. We have been talking about that throughout this whole reading, guys. We have been talking about these old wounds, these things that have been causing your person to perhaps have a victim mentality, that have caused them to not be able to open their heart, that have caused them to protect their heart by building this steel wall or this brick wall in front of their heart and not let you in. But these old wounds that they have been dragging around with them for all of these years, they need to become a thing of the past because they happened in the past. And your person is going to work through this, and that's what they're doing now because they are accepting these things that happened to them. For whatever reason that they happened to them, it was to provide some sort of growth. It was to provide some sort of lesson. And they are taking that on and releasing it so it no longer negatively impacts your relationship. Your person is trying to figure out a fresh approach and how they're going to come at you with all of the love that they feel for you that they have never shared with you before. And they want to do this in a real and authentic way. They are trying to figure out what they're going to say to you because when they show up, they're going to be all in with you because your person has been suffering because of their mistakes. They're dealing with their heartache and heartbreak for not being all in this relationship with you and not being the kind of partner that you need in your life. This person that returns is going to be different because they are going through their own spiritual growth, just like you are during this time that you're apart. Your person is acknowledging here that their love for you is real, that it's time to express their feelings for you, and that you bring them so much joy, happiness, completion, abundance, love, and they want to reciprocate this back to you. Because they want to start over on this better playing field where the two of you have a greater opportunity for long-term partnership. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone. This is Morgana, guys. She's about 17 years old, and she has become very vocal on the readings lately. She does have advanced kidney disease, and she is being treated for that all the time. But the vocalization is very loud because it's part of the kidney problems. So it does cause some dementia. So sometimes she can get very unruly, but she always seems to meow at exactly the right time. When I'm saying something, she gives her 2 cents worth. So this is Morgana.